Let's go! Hey!
Wow. 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 Wow.
Let's go, let's go! Hello, what's up, what's up? Acidic with the sub. You gave me 3 months, can you have your dawn? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. You can surely buy one soon, I guess. I'm figuring out what kind of music I want to listen to. I'm figuring that out. I haven't decided yet, because this is very much fall asleep music. It's extremely zen. But do we want zen like this? I don't know. Music park, acoustic group, modern blues, marching band. I don't even want to bother. We'll leave it at this. I should lower it slightly though. There. Is this a cipher? Yes. This is a cipher. This is the cipher, the legendary cipher that has seen probably close to 25 different switches by now. I was told last stream that I should drink coffee first for 10 minutes and chat. So this is the coffee and chat moment. That's what's happening now. But don't worry, the coffee isn't that warm anymore, so it should go quick. What's in a cup? Coffee. And Ninja Turtles. Coffee and vodka. No, maybe I'll have a beer later on stream, but I'm not sure. A ninja coffee. So yeah. I see a lot of familiar faces. All around me are familiar faces. Need a cup too. Too tired. You shouldn't pack so much. So there, that's the coffee. That's the coffee. I got a Coke, but it's Coke Zero. Coke Zero. Because I don't want to have coffee taste in my mouth. So how is everybody doing? Are we excited? A little bit excited? Very excited? I don't know how excited you are. I'm excited. Looking sharp today, yes. I was doing my hair and I was looking at myself and I was thinking, my hair is good. You know, as a man, you sometimes have a bad hair day, but today, it's a good hair day. Today is a good hair day. How long has the dawn been in proto? A long time. It has been longer in prototype phase than the heavy metal keyboard is in production. No, I think the entire project so far is over a year now. I think it's over a year, as far as I know. From the first interest check to first proto, and then this is the second generation of the prototype. Homunculus, Dan, thank you.
Wow.
Dankjewel. Dankjewel voor de sub, Dan. Little bit of Dutch. Little bit of Dutch just for you. Is Ricken in here? I don't know. I don't know. He's not typing yet. Clavier is also in here, so we can maybe add some Belgium to the chat, because we are soon to be curfew brothers starting on Saturday. We'll have a curfew here starting at 9 in the evening until 4:30 in the morning. Dat is wel een beetje zot, hè? Ja, dat is ook wel een beetje zot. It's been in prototype stage so long, my life went from having a great job that pays well to me losing my job because... wow. That is... Yeah. Shriken is here. He's here. He's talking to me on Discord. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? He says, and I quote, "I'm watching the Twitch stream, but I can't chat because my Twitch account is acting weird right now." Feels bad. Feels bad, feels bad. So today is the day that we're gonna build the dawn. We're gonna build the dawn. 49 viewers, yes, well, let's go, we're going there. He's just banned. Well, I'm sure we can arrange that. Maybe we can make him become a bad kitty on my server. I'll give him the bad kitty role. So yeah, applying to new jobs. I hope you get something. Finding a job now is hard. It's a bad time to find a job. I will just remove this one. We don't need that. And if I do, I'll just get it out and do some typing. Put this one there. Here we go. So first unboxing. Bam. Strips. We're gonna need that later. Pog. I got a whole bunch of switches ready. So I got some koalas. And I looped the seals yesterday. I only looped these. I didn't change the spring. I didn't add films. Because I don't have those. Don't have enough films. I got a random Gateron cap bunch, and of course I got the lavenders. So we'll see how far we get during the stream. But that's not what you're here for. Let me get the board. Ta-da! Ta-da! Da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! It's there. It is here. The dawn. The dawn. The FE prototype with the copper. It comes with more screws, no worries. They're in the back. But I removed a couple because I wanted to do some testing. That's a bit of a zoom in on that logo. Proto V2. Yeah, this is there's a small chip here. A small chip in the Cerakote. if it focuses. Go camera. There, you can see it. A small chip. You can blame David for that. I think, if I recall what he told me, they had it on a shelf and it slid in some way, and it got hurt in the process. So we have the board, and I'm gonna screw it open, etc. You already saw this. So the PCB, these are Duroc V2 stabilizers. So the new stabilizers with that other type of clip in, and I loop them with the fancy loop. So these are looped with the fancy loop on the wire, and the housing is with 205 grade silver. Then we have two plates, one copper. Ooh, bit of white on my hand. And one nylon plate. When it comes to the nylon plate, we might have to struggle a bit with this. Nylon is very prone to temperature changes, etc. So I needed to stretch it a bit. But over the course of the day, it should be fine. It might be a bit of a struggle, but in the morning when I was trying it, I could barely get the nylon plate over the stabilizers, and now it actually goes quite easily. So now I can just lay it over. And if you can see, it still has a slight curve on the corners. Should be fine though, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, I'm going for the 7U spacebar. So let's put the plate aside and have an overview of the board first. Where did I put the screwdriver? Oh, there. Screwdriver. Because we're gonna start by putting on the, well, first I'm gonna show a bit of the board and then we'll start with the feet. Because I always want to have the feet on as fast as possible. But yeah, I always prepare stabilizers before stream, Kruger. I really dislike doing stabilizers on stream. I really dislike it. Stabilizers is something I just want to take my time for at my own pace. There we go. The bottom daughterboard cable. If you want to, I can take the weight out, but that's up to you. That's up to you. Switch Doctor, thank you for the follow. Check accent on side of Dawn. Is there still wobble? Well, there is a bit of a clickety clack. So, tiny wobble. Keep in mind, everybody, this is a prototype. So what we are seeing now, and the things that I see, Stricken is really looking for feedback. So if he needs any kind of like small changes, this is one of the last moments that he can do that. So I'm gonna have a close inspection. I already put the little clacks in, the little packs, because I was testing the plate. So this board is Cerakoted. I have to say the Cerakote looks nice and easy though, nice and even. Can't really see any major accent and weight unscrewed. Yes, I can try that. Inside of the top. So this is where we'll put the gaskets. Right there, we'll have those over there. And then they should go on here as well. Of course, we're not gonna be sticking them on the actual plate, of course. So you wanted to see the, we'll have the mouse there. Mousy will be trapped. My Evolve Proto is on the way. Yeah. It's close. It's coming. It should be here. I tried to change the delivery to today, but well, I guess it will be tomorrow. So let's unscrew the weight. The inner weight, I should say. And I want to be careful with this. There. Look at all that machining though. That's an interesting pathing. So the cable goes like that. And the back, I assume we're gonna need the smaller one again. You hope that the chainstay cable. Yeah, it's long enough, acidic. I tried, it's long enough. Okay, let's put it like this and then drop out. There we go. So the accent, also copper. There will be two versions of the board. So one will be with copper and the other one will be with bronze. And the copper version that has the option for this white Cerakote, that's the FE. And then we have the normal version. I'm not gonna take the daughterboard out. That piece is not optional. None of it is optional. You have to buy it. It's not optional. So you buy or you buy. Or you buy. Who said this is optional? Buy everything. Do we have the option to buy? You have the option to try to buy. You will buy. Okay. There's a very small like bump here on the you can see it there on the Cerakote, but that will be under the feet anyway, so you must buy. Okay. Free tomato with every board. So there are some, I mean, this is on the inside, so I'm just showing everything. Personally, I wouldn't care because it's on the inside and the weight is going over there. But there are some marks here. So where the Cerakote has been slightly chipped, I'm trying to show you. And there you can see it there as well. You should be able to, along there. And in the corner here. Now, if you ask me, I'm very much a person that is like, if it's on the inside and it's not, what do you call it, like super dramatic, then I personally wouldn't care. And the accent isn't 100% straight. So this might, I don't know. Selvin, if you're listening, you know what to do. So let's screw it back in. Yeah, that might be because of copper easily bends. Is this KB defense? Yep. Okay. So to put the weight back, guide the cable through, and I'll see if I can get it in that channel. So I'm trying to get it through the channel. There. Then we need the bigger screwdriver again. Imagine in-stock Dawn. You gotta go fast. Got to go fast. There. Okay, let's start with the feet and gaskets and stuff. Screws. Don't need the big one, only the little one. So there and there. Yep. Where are my pink pliers? So if you've watched one of my streams before, you know that pink pliers are an essential tool for building keyboards. There we go. Yo, Jan Types and Shiba Keep, thank you for the follow. They're the quintessential tool. They are. Pink pliers are like, you can't do without them, and they have to be pink. I will accept yellow, purple, or teal. So yellow, purple, and teal are accepted, but preferred color is pink. Tomato red. We have to make that happen, Tom. Limited edition tomato red pliers. Yeah, he can't log into Twitch. He was sending a message to me saying that he feels watching the stream, because it's his board, is extremely stressful. So he's sweating at home now, right now. He be sweating. let's try to get those as much in the center as possible. There. Well, to be fair, most of the pressure is on me now. But we had a good preparation. We don't need to solder. How nice is that? So it's basically a hot swap hot swap stream. Well, come on, stickery doo doo. At least the PCB was sent. Yeah. Remember Tuesday when I said that the Heine would be the next stream? Well, it won't. Blame Tom. Evolve. What did you miss? Hey Tronics. I guess you missed the overview of the board? Don't blame Tom. No. Tom too nice. Okay, then blame David. So it's a shell. I can't build it. I don't have PCBs. There. That's 1/2. Yeah, so the plate will rest on these and be like pressure sandwich fit between the top and the bottom of the case. And it won't have contact from metal to metal. Eee!
Wow.
69 viewers. Well, more than 69, Jal, because we got a ninja bunny raid. Ruined. 69 gone. No more 69 viewers. No. Hello, it's Ninja. Hello. Good evening, good day. You hoped for a better reception with your raid, but we were at 69 viewers. And, well, I mean, being us mostly young men, 69, it's a thing. It's a thing. But welcome, good evening. Young, anything under 45 counts, right? Yes. If you're 44, Kruger, then yes. For what it's worth, I'm probably one of the boomers here as well, so. Even younger. Ah, tofu. That's nice. Boomer crew. Yeah. All boomers represent. Two more. You bumped the type test. Who cares? You do know that when you do a type test and it doesn't go well, you just say redo, 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 and then you just keep trying. Redo, redo, redo. The Nathan special. Teehee special. There we go. So there. Okay. So we're gonna start with that. And I'm gonna end with the... Wait. There. I'm gonna end with the nylon plate. I don't have enough koalas, but I can put them on the alphas. And I also don't have enough Gateron caps switches, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do for the first batch of switches is that I'm just gonna put some of the seals on the outside. And then we'll start with the koalas for the alphas. Nylon and Milmax, yes. Nylon and Milmax is my favorite combo. I love it. It's so much fun. Ten out of 10 recommend. Okay, we're always gonna use stepped caps lock. So I've never used these seal switches. I have no idea how they are. I literally just looped them yesterday. And if I'm completely honest, I don't even know what kind of springs are in them. But David is here, he can tell us. No, David is here, he can't tell us. So, I mean, okay. If anybody knows, please let us know what kind of springs are in seal switches. Just suddenly got them. I think they're like 62 though. 62 or 67. I think they're 67. So for the first 78, they're 78, well then I can't type on them. I need two hands. So for the second pair of switches, I will only take out the alpha section. Because we're just gonna put them in for a typing test. Back at 69. Ah, we lost viewers. Now I have to be sad. What we got here? Mackie Momo. No, these are seals. So the idea of different switches is we have some tactile, we have like any kind of milky top Gateron, and in this case, because we have two different plates, I hope that we can try two different kinds of JWKs. So that way you'll experience the board with, at least you can listen to the board with some more switches and get a better idea of what would sound nice and what wouldn't sound nice. Instead of just seeing me solder for an hour. If you wanted that, you should have joined on Tuesday. What keycaps do I have in mind? Well, I don't have that many at the moment, to be honest. I think I have to put this one in the left. I may have bent a pin with that. Yeah, put that aside. No. No, David. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't have Hunterbite. I don't have it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I won't buy it. I will never use it. You know, when you see GMK crack and you think this is the worst thing I ever see, and then GMK clock comes along. Mm-hmm. I looked at GMK clock for 10 seconds and then I closed I closed the topic. I didn't want to look at it anymore. It was horrible. My eyes still hurt. So the plate is fairly tight. So that's why it's taking a while to get the switches in. Plus with Milmax, you do have to make sure that you insert the pins straight, okay? Insert straight. You heard it here first. Pro tip from Pushia. Insert the pin straight. You should get some Milmax. No, I have a stash. Let's keep it in the office. Insert the pens crooked. God damn it. Well, I mean, maybe you like it with an angle. That's okay. Stop the joke. Okay, enough. Slowly getting there with the first batch. Copper looks very sexy, I have to admit that. I'm not sure I like it with these switches. Play 10 minutes, nylon 30 minutes. Yeah, probably. The nylon will probably take the longest time. Although I have to say that this is taking a while as well. But it's just, it's part of it. We can't prevent it. Part of the process. I do wonder though, for those that watch often, I got some sound dampening there behind me on the door to the attic. I do wonder if you hear any difference. If it's not as hollow. Nope, actually. Well, no is also an answer. It was only 15 euros, so if it's a no, then it's okay. It was more of a worth a try. There's still hollowness because of the size of the room. Well, I can't change anything about that. You don't notice any difference. Well, then I guess we can conclude that it didn't help. So far so good. Although my fingers are starting to hurt. Nice. Thank you, maybe Unique. Thank you. You ordered a smartphone stabilizer for less shaky InstaLive. Well, you actually need to do InstaLive, okay? Because if you never do InstaLive, then it won't matter if you have a stabilizer. The burn mark is here. This is the burn mark. That is the wound that the mouse mat suffered last Tuesday. And when I was being silly. We're getting there. Quick drink. How long did it take? Yeah, about an hour. But I already put the Milmax on the switches. So that did make it easier. So to put the daughterboard cable in, I always have to see where the pins are. There. Put it on its side. Wait a minute. Yeah, on the top. There on the top side. Yeah, so like that. There. Let's see if I can guide that JST cable. You won't see that, but when I got it correctly, I'll try and show you. So here again, I'm just trying to guide that cable through the slot there. No, the kit won't come with case foam. But I'm very much sure that you won't need case foam. Okay, slightly screwed in. Then we'll do the other corner. Did I mention what the feed material was? No, I did not. It's rubber. Don't ask me what type of rubber exactly. One naked board. Nude board. I should fix this switch. So in terms of keycap set, I don't have a very large amount available. I personally think either 909 or Honeywell would be one of the best. Otherwise I have Grecian, but that's a black set, so I actually think that maybe 909 will look better with the copper plate though. We can do both. 909, Honeywell, 909 for sure. Well, I guess you'll be lucky. We'll do both. We'll start with 909. And I'm gonna start with two very controversial keys. Those are called matte colored tilt and matte colored pipe. Okay, I'm making a statement to all keycap designers. There you go. That's my opinion. I'm just gonna leave those on it. This will be the only caps on the board. It is the way. It is the way. It is. I didn't test these stabilizers, to be honest. I figured it would be a first try to see how they are. And I loop them the same way that I always loop my stabilizers. Okay, we can go for the purse or a regular caps lock. So we have some caps lock options. No LED, no window. Yeah, that sounds fair. No LED, no window sounds fair. Regular. I personally prefer the regular as well. Yes, dawn is happening indeed. I'm excited though, I want to know how it feels. And sounds. He's 69. I'll have to fish out the space bars from the box. Alt. Angry alt. Arrows. Now I think I programmed this as insert the delete. Page up, page down. Because it is VIA compatible. Okay. Let's find the rest. Seven U spacebar. And then the question is, do we accent or do we not accent? I think we don't accent the enter. We don't accent the enter. We can accent an escape. But on a whiteboard with this set, I would only accent the escape. Although I don't know where they are. You think no accent at all? No accent. Okay. What's with the spacebar mess? So, I will tell you about story about the good old times of keycap sets. In the good old days, when you bought a base kit, it came with a whole bunch of keys. And then you have money left for extra kits, like a spacebar kit. Because you still have money, so you could. Boomer talk, yes. We'll put that on the table. Okay, are we ready for the shot? Here it comes. There it is. I have to say, 9009 on it, it looks pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. It really works with the copper. It gives a nice like warmth to it. Just look at that. Look at that copper peeking through. It looked better naked. I guess you always say that. On the side. The side view. We'll have a bit of a top-down view. And if I sit like this, or this is, then this is about the view you would have when it's on your desk. The desk view. need to change the cable to a USB-C. I need to get my trusty wrist rest. Okay, what we're gonna do, besides do a quick switch hitter, we'll start with that. Let's see if the Windows key works. Not yet. Okay, we are not typing yet. It has worked before. So maybe the daughterboard cable isn't correct. Oh boy. I had one job. Let's see what went wrong. Oopsie. That's streaming pressure for you. I have tested the PCB before. So I'm somewhat assuming that it's a cable thing. So we'll give it a try. We'll unscrew it and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, probably I assume it's a cable kink or some sort, because it was quite bendy when it's in there. Okay, let's try. It works, yes. Yeah, it works. So let's hope it still works when I screw it back together again. The Grunge, thank you for the follow. Fellow boomers building keyboards you're in. 35. Well, give me 3 months and I'll be 35 as well. So I guess we're young boomers. No, 30 is not considered boomer. Okay, screwed it back together. Yeah, it still works. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try if everything works. That works, that works. Insert, delete. That works. And don't worry, I'll do a sound test. Do I have caps lock on now? Yes. Oh, I programmed this to control. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the effect, because I have a little bit of gain. I'm going to turn off my mic, then I'll swap to the typing test scene in that scene there will be no chat and I won't be visible. So I can use that clip and then upload it to YouTube later. Wait a minute. Yeah, less work for me, indeed. That's the idea behind it. That's indeed the idea behind it. Straighten macro path first. Okay. So we'll have a short moment without sound. Then I'll change scenes, press the record button in Streamlabs, etc. What happened? Did it crash? I think it crashed or something. I think it must have crashed. I don't know what happened. No, I didn't press stop. I don't know what happened. I don't know. So you didn't hear it? You didn't hear it. OBS fucked up. Well, I'm sorry. I understood that you heard nothing. So I hope everybody is back quick. We'll try again. My apologies. So I'm still live. I can see that I'm still live. That's good. Okay, we're still live. I think that worked. That worked, didn't it? That worked. Okay, could everybody hear the typing test? Was it okay? Did everything work out? Picture. It worked. Okay. Yes. I'm truly sorry. What I think happened, I think I just had an oopsie. The recording button in Streamlabs is a red button at the bottom of the screen. The end stream button is also a red button at the bottom of the stream. So I think I did the oopsie, and this is all on me. Okay, I think that was on me. I'm sorry. I'm a boomer, okay? It's been established. Boomer. I'm such a boomer that I was completely messed up and I didn't even say what it was before. So this typing test was on the copper plate with the JWK seal switches looped with 205 grade 0. Building suspense, yes. So we have music again, and we're still alive. So have I tried turning myself off and on again? I don't know. Maybe I should have. It must have been the pressure of the 69 viewers that just got into my head. My personal opinion, I think it sounded surprisingly good. These springs are too heavy for me. I'll be honest in that. Springs are too heavy. So I'm gonna change the pipe because I use this as backspace. And I will swap the space bar. Now I'm gonna need a little baggie or some paper. That I can hold in between the case while I take that switch out. And I will swap them one row at a time. If I can even, Jesus Lord. That is some tight plate. Holy moly. Okay, we're definitely not gonna be doing 4 switches this stream. Will sound with tactiles. Well, that's the next one. The next switch will be tactiles. So the next switch will be the koalas. But this is not easy to get these out. Unfortunately. Jesus Lord. This is horrible. No, it's the plate, guys. It's the plate. It's not the Milmax. It's the plate that's causing issues or challenges. Copper too powerful, yes. Copper indeed too powerful. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. doing row by row, just in case that I don't push the PCB down. So if I would remove the entire alpha section and then try to reinsert the switches, there's a chance that I will slightly push the PCB down. In this way it still has like grip from the rows around it. But it's a tight plate. It is a tight plate. I'm not looking forward to take all the switches out of the copper plate. I think I might need a break either before or after. How are the seal switches with the V2 mod? I'm quite surprised with the sound, to be honest. They don't sound very JWK clacky and plasticky. How much trash talk did you miss? Everything. Okay, so this is just for you, Selvin. I'm gonna trash talk you to bits. Are you ready? There you go. Trash talk. There you go. No one buy it. I think no, we established it that there is no choice and everybody needs to buy it. That's what we established. This plate. This plate. How are they compared to the Lavenders? I don't know. I don't think I can really compare, because the Lavenders I spring swapped them and I filmed them, and I didn't do that with these. I may have to go screwdriver method on this one, because I'm completely destroying the housings taking it out. Uh-oh. Yes. My hands are truly gonna hurt after this. Why do I need to rock it back and forth? Because I literally can't take it out without rocking it. It's too tight. So I'm trying to like wiggle. It's very, very tight. It might be better if you have a better like switch remover. I don't know, could be there. So yeah, we need to loop the plate. You can see the sideways one ruining the housings a bit. Yes, I noticed that as well. But the alternative is that I don't take them out. That is the alternative. Who damaged the Cerakote in the top left? Nah, I need to take enter off for a moment. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yes, another one. Another one. What is that super aggressive switch remover with a switch on the top? Oh. Sorry guys, I'm just focusing on trying to get these switches out now, because it's, as you can see, not easy. Very much not easy. Yeah, we got back to 69 again. I'm glad. I'm glad. After I accidentally ended the stream prematurely, maybe because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that I would have to endure this, removing the switches. So that must be it. Okay. Looks like a tough job to get the switches out while not damaging your plate. Yeah, I mean, when you have like a metal type of plate of some sort and you remove switches, you always risk of getting some scratches above and below the switch. Especially, of course, with Milmax, if you swap them often, it's kinda inevitable. A scratch plate is a love plate. That's the correct attitude. It's even fairly difficult to get the switches in. I've had easier experiences with putting switches in a plate. We'll get there though. Oh, these are loose. Holy crap. So these keycaps, my 909 set has been on box switches. And I don't know, I bought these koalas from someone else. And it feels like they had some very tight keycaps on them before. Because these switches are like super loose on the switch. Keycaps, I mean. They are super loose on the switch. buttons. Yep. Okay. Let's start with a switch hitter. See if all the switches that I swapped work. Yes. So now I'm not gonna ruin it. Not again. This time we're gonna do it properly. So this is still the copper plate, the Dawn prototype with now koalas, only on the alphas of course, but that's the part that matters for the typing test. I will do my very best not to hit the end stream button this time. And I see that I messed up the V and the B, so I will quickly fix that. So you won't be triggered, because I know you will, just as I will. There we go. Then we'll change scene. We'll press the record button. Okay, I'm back, changing scene again. There we go. We are back. So what do you think? Because I need to read. I didn't read, of course, during typing. Stream is still live. Yes, we're still here. We made it. I pressed the right buttons. I think these koalas are also 67. I'm not a tactile fan, I have to be honest. I made a lot of errors. And the spacebar was very light. I can do a 360 view. So this is the last shot that you will get at the case with 909 on it. And then I'll struggle to swap out the plate, etc. Yeah, these really have leaf noise. I noticed that as well. These were looped, but I didn't loop them. I got them for a nice price from someone else. Because I was asking around, like, guys, what kind of tactile would you recommend that I can use on stream? And I had a few people recommending me the koalas. So I just tried to get those. So these we can just literally take off like that. Let me get a bucket. Good night, Tom. I barely have to touch these, and they already go off. So the next part is a part I'm not looking forward to. And that is to remove all the keycaps. Push it, John. Can you put some weep caps on?
Nope.
Nope. I don't do weep. Okay, I don't have them. I don't like them. I don't like Japanese sublections, etc. Especially not on duo colored keycap sets. If it's a mono-colored keycap set, it's like okay for me. So, for example, a set like Striker. Set like Striker is fine. But when it's, for example, Darling, I know a lot of people love Darling. For me, it is way too much going on. Way too much. I'm not a fan. I mean, I have 2 sets of Honeywell and 2 sets of 909. I like boring colored sets that are just gray tones and neutral, and I like to do the boards do the talking. Boomer taste. Okay. Okay. I guess so then. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. It's all preference. Push it. My desk mat isn't Weeby, it's a Nautilus desk mat. It's an ocean desk mat. And in a way, it's very fitting. In a way. Because my actual name is Marin. Which is like somewhat derived of the French, marin, which means sea. If I'm not mistaken. So, Marin C, okay? These go easier. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take out most of them while I still have the plate in the board. Because I can use the resistance of the board, like the weight. It's like a counterweight, so to speak, to hold it down. Oh, this is so much better. What do you mean? Are you asking me, David? Oh, the shirt and tie. And some people like anime related stuff, some people don't. Oh, well. Some people like football, some people don't. Some people like G&K crack. Some people be crazy. How was my work chat yesterday? Well, of course, I mean, we won. So we won, but it's it was a very bad match. it wasn't a good football match. So. It's like win, but by lack of better. This is the struggle, man. This is the struggle. Okay, there we go. Referring to Ajax. Well, that a true supporter, that's what I was taught, says we, either when you're winning or when you're losing. It doesn't matter. We win and we lose. So who is your we? Ajax. My parents grew up in Amsterdam. So I was raised by my father with the belief that I should be a fan of Ajax. So that happened. Okay, let's remove the daughterboard cable. Where are my pink pliers? Uh-oh. Move the mouse. You know, in some way I actually think it might be easier to just pull the PCB off. But I'm not sure if I can do that. And I don't want to risk. Nah, I don't want to risk damaging the PCB by doing that. Maybe if it was 3-pin switches, maybe then it would work. But not with 5-pin. I'm waiting for the crack sound. This actually goes quite okay. Almost literally destroying switches. Did I use? I used 7305. 7305. Did you build it already? Yes, but we will have another build, Kobe. So we had 2 builds. Well, we had one fail where I accidentally turned off the stream. Let's not forget that, because that happened. That was a thing. We had one build with the seals that you see some remains of. Then we had one build with koalas on the alphas. So we had a second typing test with the koalas tactiles on the alphas. And I will upload those to YouTube tomorrow or on Saturday, Kobe. So I will share those. that was what I was trying to do. So I was trying to record the typing, but in Streamlabs, like the recording and the end stream, and yes, they're not the same buttons. The end stream is quite big compared to the recording button. I messed up. So I wanted to record it, but I actually accidentally ended the stream. But luckily I had my Discord open. So I saw people typing, like, oh, what happened? You killed it, so we got it up and running quite fast. Luckily, and most people were still here, being disappointed and sad. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Why the play button not with the skips in the micro? What do you mean? Ooh, Dan gifting the subs. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Wow.
So, next plate. Nylon plate. Switches will be lavenders. Green one for the spacebar. Now this might also be a bit challenging, because nylon is a fairly flexible and loosey-goosey material. And we'll have to go slow. And wiggle a bit. So I'm starting on the outside. And for this I will also use the keycap puller to pull the plate up. I'll try to do it in such a way that you can also see it. But this is a bit of a... Nylon isn't the easiest plate material to work with, so keep that in mind. We are looking to offer nylon in a group buy. David is really trying to get the production, etc. as perfect as possible. So it is planned. But just remember that if you do buy the nylon plate in a group buy when it's offered, it's not as an easy experience as you would have with a polycarbonate. Gotta stretch it, yeah, but if you stretch it too much, then it will be too large, so and the tolerances can be quite challenging. So, and what you can also see is that when I put a switch in, it will actually like push the plate down. So let's see if I can line one up properly. And now I press down, and it will, like very little, push the plate down as well. So that's why I'm pulling it up after each switch. And I'm moving my way. Row by row. I'm just gonna do the bottom ones to fixate it a bit more. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Well, it won't be 30 minutes, but yeah, this will probably take like 10 minutes or so. Probably take 10 minutes. Now, what would help maybe if you have like an eating stick or something that you can have underneath the plate to help push the plate up, but unfortunately I don't have that. So I don't have anything in home that I can use under it. Maybe a screwdriver. Yeah, these are lavender switches indeed. And these have been looped with a mix of 105 and 205. And these have lavender TX films and 55 gram springs. And they will be the last switch of the day. I was hoping to do the Gateron cap switches as well. But it was quite a lot of work to take out the switches from the copper plate, as you have seen, so that took a bit more time. Hey, Keeps. Keyboard John Oliver. I don't even know who John Oliver is, so I totally don't get get it. We need a keyboard prop, Ross. Cannot be unseen. Oh my god. Let's see if I can push this up a bit. Okay, I need to change the heating. It is that time where my heating is saying, it's cold for you, I will warm you up. Loop the plate. Okay. Well, we also needed to loop the copper plate, right? Loop the switch pins. Just loop everything. When in doubt, loop. Loop, loop, loop. Loop it all. Even loop the loop. Period. Yes. Loop the loop. Loop. Loopity loopity loop loop. Makes me think of that song like scoopity doop. Scoop, scoopity doopity doop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Scoopity doopity doop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Scoopity doopity doopity doop. Ah, stupid switch. Back loop the board. Just Can you just imagine? Just build a board, solder it, like completely build a board, throw it in a plastic bag, shake the bag around. Speedrun soldering. I'm not sure if that will work, senor. I mean, soldering the Milmax went faster than putting in the switches in the copper plate and taking them out. So in a way it was speedrun soldering. Percent that's how it's done. Just pretend that's how it's done. This is how it's done. This is the only way. The only way is to do 2 streams. One for Milmaxing and one for multiple switches. We shall convert all of you to Milmax. Milmax will be 2021 trend. So now we need a set, GMK Milmax. I do expect 10% royalties for GMK Milmax, because I am the Milmax man. Pushy the Milmax man. Are Milmax better than Kill? Generally, they are conceived better, yes. They are annoying to solder if you haven't done it before. You need to get your way around it, learn how to do it, learn what works for you. And of course, they add additional cost to the PCB and the build. So on average, it's like 35 to 40 euros per board. But they are a lot more resilient than Kill hot swaps. Okay, we're almost towards the bottom rows, people. We'll get there. We will make this work this evening. Uh-oh. I accidentally pushed it back. Up, yes, good. You've been waiting the entire stream. Well, but this is the second stream. Because I stopped the first stream. What a failure. Failure. Can you desolder Milmax? Well, technically you can. I wouldn't do it though. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So with the Milmax, sometimes you can overflow your Milmax and like actually have solder flow into the Milmax, and that is like literally the worst experience. But Tuesday though, Tuesday was a good stream. Not a single one that like overflowed. Yeah, the point is that you don't need to. I mean, there is obviously like a downside that, for example, if you were to sell your board and whoever buys it isn't interested in Milmax, I guess you just can't sell it to that person then. You'll just need to find another buyer for it. With Milmax, the switches sit higher. No, they don't sit higher. Well, assuming that we're not talking about a tray-mounted case. So with any... Okay, the answer isn't yes or no. It depends on the mounting of the PCB. So if in the keyboard the build, like the plate slash PCB, is PCB mounted in any way, so either a tray mount or a PCB only, or for example the 7V. The 7V, you could build a 7V with a PCB mount, but like a half plate. So the plate was mostly there for support. In that case, the switches would indeed sit higher, because the PCB is defining the height of the complete build. But in any, I wouldn't call it standard, but if you have a top mount, for example, or in this case a gasket mount, it's the plate deciding how high the switches sit. So in this case, the switches wouldn't sit higher, the PCB would sit a bit lower. Yeah, I'm putting the plate back up. I'm putting the plate up. So because it's nylon, and I'm pushing the switch in, it pushes the plate down a bit. So I'm putting the plate back up. That's correct. And I actually need to do that here. So I almost got all of them in, and then I'll need to have a look around and see where I need to pull it up. There are quite a few spots in the middle now. Okay. So I'm just gonna check now and pull the plate up as much as I can everywhere. Oh, I think I got it fairly good. I think I got it fairly good. This one is a bit crooked. Okay. When you remove one to adjust the plate, will the friction with the surrounding switches hold the plate up? Yes and no. Yes and no. It's a bit of a struggle. A bit of a fight. Okay, that sits in good. Then we'll... Nope. Nope, still not. No, not yet. Yeah, it's really finicky daughter board. Okay, it works. What's my opinion so far of the Dawn? I think it's a gorgeous keyboard. It is really good looking. And I actually quite liked the copper feel. Ignoring the switches, because they were too heavy for my taste, the springs. I was pleasantly surprised. This will be the real test though. Because this is the build that I would probably go for myself. Maybe with different switches. But the copper plate is quite firm. Yeah, I quite like these feet, but I'm also fine with smaller feet. I don't really care all that much. Feet is one of those, like, it's whatever, as long as it functions. I don't really care all that much about it. Oink. Yes, it still works. Okay, it still works. We'll have a naked look. We'll have a nude. Here's the nude. The nude with the nylon plate. Looks quite nice though with these switches. And this one should be pressed down. Show feet again. Not right now. Not right now. I don't do SA keycaps. I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. Me no do SA. I have had SA, but I can't type on it. I don't really enjoy typing on SA. I like the look though. I enjoy looking at SA, but I don't enjoy typing on SA. There we go. Mud color pipe. And tilt, of course. You just need Sanderum hands. I'm not sure. I forgot. We met once, but I don't know how big his hands are or not. I like the symmetry of mud colored pipe and tilt. That's the reason I use it. Yes, this is GMK Honeywell. Correct. I understand the argument that like it's an alpha, so it should be alpha colored. I get it. I understand. But I mean, keyboards is a lot of. We buy keycap sets because we like to have a pretty looking board in our perception, and for me that means to have a matte colored pipe. It's really that simple. And for others, well, not. And that's fine. So somewhere should be a shift there. Been in lockdown since December 24th. Yeah. Page up, page down, FN, enter. Enter will be no accent. We're gonna put one accent on here. And I don't know if Selvin is still watching. Selvin, are you here? Earth to Selvin. Earth to Selvin. Selvin, come forward. He's not here. You hear your name. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. There we go. The one accent. There we go. So the board built with Honeywell. Now, personally, if you look at like the copper, that would work better with 9009. But with the black, with the nylon plate, this works better. Just look at that. Ooh, sexy. Sexy. Ooh. It's a completely different aesthetic. That's Selvin Artisan. Yeah. It looks a bit orange, I think, on stream, but it's quite dark red. Isn't fully, yeah. So let me... Okay. So let's try not to mess up the stream this time. Not mess up the stream. So turn off the effect. Adjust the camera. The microphone, I mean. Same distance. There we go. I'll have it a bit there. Then we'll change scene. Press the record button and not the end stream button. Okay. I'm back. Let's go to the music. Open the chat again. It's a weird... I really like the sound. It sounds really good. I never experienced this feel. I'm not sure what to think of it. I'm honestly not sure what to think of it. I can't really compare it. I don't know. So these were lavenders. Yeah, they are 55 cn springs. And they are linears. I'm very much used to 55 cn springs. So there is some flex to it. Not sure if you can actually see it. I don't think you can. But there is some. Any mod test? Yeah, the sides flexes the most. Here, look at the sides. Not all switches are in straight by the look of it, but or the keycaps. In this case, it's probably a keycap thing. Any mod test? Yes, we can do that. So let's just do a round. Not sure what's wrong with this one. This one sounds very weird. This is aluminium, so that's gonna sound different. Yes, Kruger, this is indeed the nylon plate. That's indeed the nylon plate. I honestly can't compare this feeling before. It somehow feels like a hard bottom out, but it's not a hard bottom out. So it's really quite unique. I don't know. Yeah, I know I'm contradicting myself. And I have some kind of a feeling that, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Huh. I'll have to use it for a day. It feels nice though. It feels nice. It's light to type on. So for me, when a board has a bit more flex, a softer bottom out, I generally prefer lighter springs. but when a board has a slightly firmer bottom out, I swap from 55 cn to 62 cn spring, so I go a bit heavier. In this case, I was thinking, well, it's a nylon plate, so I will go for some lighter springs, but I do think that 62 will be nicer for me in this build. I don't like the shift sound. This isn't great. The rest is nice. Okay, that one, I'm quickly gonna check if I can mention anything. No. So that's it. All 3 builds done. So I hope that gave a bit of a nice, well, excuse me for having 2 streams and cutting 1 stream off. That was an oopsie, but I hope it still gave you a nice impression of what the board will be like with different plates and different switches, instead of just 1 switch. I am definitely excited to hopefully get one of these, and I will put GMK Tuzi on it, because, well, we know I like Tuzi. Tuzi will go live February 1st. February 1st, okay, Tuzi, it's coming in 2 weeks. Tuzi. I want Tuzi on this. There, solved, with lavender switches. It will be amazing. So any questions? Anything you would like to know? This is the moment. This is the moment to ask all your questions. What is Tuzi? It's the best keycap set ever. It's in the calendar. Let me see if I can link it for you. It's thinking. It's still thinking. I'll just I'll look it up quickly. GMK Tuzi. Wow, internet is like super slow. I don't know why. It's like super slow. Holy moly. Yeah, web page just won't load. Hogging stream, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of that. Upload for stream. Yeah, could be, but I've streamed before where we were showing different keycap sets, so just look on Geekhack. Maybe I can do here. Wait, copy link address. There, this should work. I copied the link address, so yeah, maybe Geekhack is just down. Maybe can I load the news? Yeah, new space is fine, so it must be Geekhack. The Imgur works. Yeah, that works. The picture works. This is cute. So Geekhack down, boys. Do people use Geekhack? Yes. Yeah, but people use Geekhack during the interest check and to launch the group buy, and then they ignore it. So when it then becomes the time to like keep your buyers up to date, it's like, nope. No, you can join our Discord. So yeah. Unfortunately, peanut butter, it's offline. It is what it is. It's like a blast to the past whenever you visit it. It's true though. It looks ancient. It looks ancient. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Anyway, So let's do another few minutes of questions or last remarks or whatever, and then let's end the stream for this evening. Next stream will probably be Tuesday, hopefully. Pusher score the board. Okay, score it. Solid 5 out of 7. Score the board. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds really nice. Plate preference. My preferred material, I would probably go for polycarbonate if I could. And you still can't join. No, I know, Kobe. That's I know why probably. Oh no. Okay, it's not the server thing for me. Answer is yes. No, I really like the board. I really like the board. I was thinking of getting one, and I'm fairly convinced now that I would want one, depending on the cost, because cost is a factor for me personally. And it would probably be the same as this, so white with the copper. To use the nylon plate, I would probably want to try it a bit like a day. Now I have the luxury of being able to. However, assuming that the actual group wide product for the nylon plate would be a better fit and wouldn't cause as much struggle as this one, then I would definitely consider getting a nylon plate, because I do like the sound. And yes, there will be a Winky-Dust option, so there will be a Mr. Blocker here. I personally really want to have a Winky here. I really want to have my Winky, because Winky is nice. I need my Winky, but I also need my right alt, because well, I live in the Netherlands and we do we do. Oh, it's control now. It's programmed to control. What I can do, I can show you via. Let's do that quickly. I opened via. Where is it? There. Configure. Searching for devices. Now it's not finding it, or I should unplug this one, because it did work. I have programmed it. Well, that's odd. Load. Let's load the JSON again. Done. Configure. Oh, that's weird. It worked before, and now it won't. Or did I move the cable again, and that's why I moved the board, and that's why the cable, daughterboard cable, is doing weird things again? No, wait. I should probably tape that daughterboard cable. It needs the JSON file, won't detect without. Okay, well, I have that. Load. Done. Open. Yeah, there we go. Do I have via? No. Window capture. No, add new source. Via, done. Make it a bit smaller. There, yes, you can see via. So there we go. And layout, bottom row, ANSI. So I should make this one should be right alt. There we go. Then it should be fine. So now I should be able to. Yes, now I can set my euros. So insert, delete, page up, page down, left control, left win, right alt, right alt. Change bottom to bottom row. Yeah, but it's not in the screen. I can't see it. 7U ANSI. There we go. And then we go to key map. Yeah, I got it. Backspace. Okay, this is the pipe key. Feel free to hate me for it. And this should be control. Where is it? There. There we go. Wait, what? Yes. Yes. This is how I use it. This is the pushy layout. This is what I do. And on layer, so normally here I have, for example, volume up, and then volume down. I will use previous, and I will use next. This was page up, so that will be home. That will be end. This will be caps lock. See there. The spacebar will be play pause. No, the PCB supports it. PCB supports it just fine. I think this is okay for now. Don't think I need anything else. No. Yeah, if you build a 625U, then you can have FN there. This is a hot swap thing, a Milmax thing. But it's okay, so now you can actually see. So it supports it. Now we just plug it back in. There we go. This is a ninth Junior ninth accent, like switch thingy. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for this stream. For everybody watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. For bearing with me with the first like stream this type. So this is how I want my future streams to be. Like I built I Milmaxed the PCB before, and then on stream I can try different types of switches. So that is also a bit of, I need to get into that and have a feel for it. Obviously it didn't go great this time because I messed up the first time by actually ending the stream. Mistakes happen, I guess. I will consider, I will write down like pluses and minuses for a second. Overall, I truly enjoy the board. I think it's a beautiful looking board. I think the best part is actually the back. I think the back is one of the better parts of the board. You don't really see it, but it's there, and it's truly one of. I think this accent is just gorgeous. From the top, it's honestly somewhat boring, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Not at all. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's a rectangle, so there's not really a lot going on from the top. But that's okay, because it sounds good, it feels good, it's refined, yeah. And not every keyboard needs to be spectacular looking down at it. Just, you know, put a gorgeous keycap on, a keycap set on it, and it will be just mwah. It will be like that. Yeah, I'm excited. I like it. I'm happy to have built it. I hope that tomorrow the Evolve will be here, Evolve CE. Then I will build that next Tuesday. If not, I will probably postpone my next stream. Have a nice evening or day if this is not evening to you. For me it is. It's 10:30. Send us to Teehee. No. Why do you want to send us to Teehee? He probably has like 1,500 viewers right now. We're not gonna raid him with 50. Unless everybody wants to raid Teehee with 50 viewers. Do it. Okay, well let's see. 2.4K. Raid. Oh, wait. TH. Let me see. Raid channel. TH types. Well, okay, let's give it a try. Start raid. Click. Views already. We're getting there. 37, 38. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna click the button now. I'm gonna click the button. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Bye.